This is the Night Out Disc Golf Podcast. I'm Shane.
And I'm JP.
How's it been?
Been pretty good.
It's like 4 days now. So we like shortened the time we were away from each other by 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, by 3 days. So it's been 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it's just like I've seen you already once this week. It's weird.
Yeah, right?
So, all right.
Funny how that works out.
It is. It is. So we're going to start out. We're going to put it out there right away. We got called out, and guess what? We were wrong. Well,
I was wrong.
yeah.
I'll say it.
No, we.
Yeah.
I went with it. I was there. I was on the cast. Oh, no, sorry. The pod.
The pod.
People were calling it the pod.
Damn kids.
So we got called out by JLJ 1983. I'm assuming he's a 40-year-old. Just an assumption. 41-year-old, right? 41.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe 42.
Yeah. I guess if you're willing to put your number there.
My maths.
Yeah,
there.
maths.
So we got called out for getting the final round of the FPO at Ledgestone wrong.
Yeah.
Where it took place.
Right.
Because we were looking, not Sunset.
Yes. I read the score wrong because what happened was.
Yeah, because I thought it was 2-2. I think I said that, and then
Yeah. So what happened was I was scrolling through, and when I was looking at the playoff, it had said on top Sunset. Mm-hmm. And then I was just like scrolling through round 1, 2, 3, final round. And I was like, oh. And like not thinking about it, I was just like, yeah, Sunset, right. And then, yeah, that's what happened. So
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention there.
Yep. So there you go. So we discussed the wrong course. So when I went into elaboration of cool courses, I think I started talking about Sunset a bit because I thought it was at Sunset.
Yeah, right.
So,
I mean, because I said I liked it. Mm-hmm. I like black.
I think black's awesome. I think we talked about that as well. So
right. So,
but there you go. So,
sorry, we made an oopsies.
Yeah. So that's our mulligan. Is that what we call it?
Sure.
Is that a mulligan? Or
A mulligan.
Or that foot fault, maybe.
Yeah. Foot fault.
That was a foot fault.
Dragging her.
So there you go. So whoever JLJ 1983 is, thanks for the call out.
And thanks for listening.
Yeah,
I mean, he did say he likes us. So,
yeah.
Well, sometimes we do need to. Yeah.
It's
maybe a little less. Yeah.
All right. And no excuse. We just simply don't watch a lot of disc golf in the time that we record. So we record Sunday nights, most usually.
Right. There's been within a couple of last weeks we've been like, hey, can't do it. Monday good? Yeah, Monday's good.
It's like life happens. But so what ends up happening is we kind of just do the recaps, and then we'll watch a little or look at scores, and then we talk. And we'll do a little bit of that today, but outside of that, we should get into the normal show, and that is door_disc_golf and night_owl_pod, and then doordisc.com, where you can buy all your disc golf needs. We do have a physical location located in Green Bay, Wisconsin, which I was there for 2 hours manning the store.
Ooh,
I know.
2 hours.
It didn't burn down.
Hey.
Did not burn down.
That's
and the
good
door
news.
got locked when I left.
All right.
Well, at least the front one did. I didn't. For the 6 people that came in, you got to see the man, the myth. I'll just leave it there.
Okay. Well done.
So, yeah, I was there.
Man in the fort.
Yeah, the man. It was actually interesting because I haven't been there since some of the new shelving gone up, and they've moved some stuff around. Matt has moved some stuff around. I know Lucas, and there's a couple other guys that pitch in a bit too, but we have a pretty large Innova order coming in, and we have a pretty large MVP order coming in pretty soon. So actually, the Innova, I just got the shipping notification, will be delivered tomorrow. 5 boxes. So
holy cow.
Yeah, there's a bit of Innova coming.
Yeah, jeez.
So
got any of those foxes that we talked about last
I don't know. The Star Fox? I'm not sure.
Star Fox, yeah.
I'm not sure. All right. So today we're going to talk about the GOAT? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And then we're going to I'm going to ask you a question about overhyped disc. I want to keep it modern, new, fun, and fancy.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
And then we're going to just a little cap on Ben Askren.
Yep.
And then we're going to talk Idlewild, but more specifically, guess who's back? And then we're going to talk Pro Tour adds 2 new stops. They announced the first 2 stops for next year.
One of them is new.
And one is new. And then we're going to mention a little disc golf swag. Because we talked about it, last week. And then someone finally listened to us and started a disc golf swag company.
I guess, yeah.
I guess, call it that, right?
Sure.
Let's start there.
Let's start there.
Start there instead of last.
All right.
I know it's on the list last, but we'll go start. So I complained that disc golf swag sucks. And the rhetoric that's put on this site is fantastic. It hits everything that we talked about and everything that I was complaining about last week. Mm-hmm. And hopefully it lives up to that hype. Or at least their marketing plan.
Right.
But it's called Montair, MONTAIRR, Montair. It is a disc golf swag company or disc golf lifestyle brand or disc golf apparel.
Right. It was literally the Monday I was like going to post to our stories. Hold on, I gotta check this out real quick
And just an FYI, we are not sponsored.
No.
We're not being paid for this.
Basically, like, it just happened to pop up when I was like, oh, interesting that this would show up, like, right as I'm about to post this. And, yeah, so basically they are a brand new company. They launch, it says here, in 18 hours. So by the time tomorrow morning at, I don't know what time, I can't.
Yeah. There is.
In the afternoon sometime.
Yeah. There is 3.5 hours left in this day.
Yeah.
So it'll be, 15 hours from now? So 2 o'clock?
Roughly 2 Central Time, yeah. And so that's their launch. So for right now, what they have is, it looks like they have 6 polos that will be available. They're roughly, it says they're going to have a sale. So like right now they're on sale for like $67, $68. Normally
Wait, that's a sale?
Yeah. Otherwise
Okay.
they're $75.
Okay.
So launch special, 10% off. Okay. But here's what's awesome. I'll read you their tag or whatever you want to call it.
This is either ChatGTP or someone that does copyright very well. It's good. Or they listen to our podcast.
Okay. We got tired of being lumped in with disc golf, forced to choose between bland styles and gear that wasn't built for us. Montair was born as a direct answer. Premium disc golf apparel for everything, with the biggest hyzers to casual putting, styled to keep you looking sharp through every round, because disc golfers deserve their own identity and their own brand. But then their mission is, we're not here to blend in, we're here to stand out. Premium gear built for the throws, the grind, and the pride of disc golf.
Very nice. So premium gear, they definitely hit the premium price.
Yes, definitely.
Let's hope it has a premium quality.
Right?
Will you be buying any?
I don't know. I mean, the designs as of now don't really strike my fancy. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean like if they don't come out with something a little more exciting, I might be open to it. Yeah, premium price is a little like $75, but here's I just clicked on one of the items. Hold on a second. Moisture wicking, micropoly fabric, UV 50 plus, 3-button split hem details, machine wash cold. Yeah, nothing. I mean, moisture wicking, great, regular size. It's just designed for athletic movement. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess isn't this like the type of material that jerseys are made out of? Like the disc golf jerseys?
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Some of them are, I'm sure, but yeah, I don't know. I just happen to see it, but if there's more than just the polos coming out, like I'd like to see a bigger sampling rather than just these polos.
Right,
So,
right.
I mean, if they come up with some cooler stuff, maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah. So brand wise, it sounds good what they're standing for.
Yes.
And they are going into that luxury realm, which is good.
Yeah. I will say this, like, you could, I mean, it does have like the Mont Air is on the chest, but if it didn't have that, like it didn't say it, it's like a shirt that you could wear out just on the course, you know,
Right.
to play in, or just out.
Yeah, just out
Right.
with your buddies.
Or you do just wear it out and someone's like, what's Mont Air? And you can be like, oh, it's this.
Conversation point.
Conversation point.
Yep, conversation point. And that's something that's underutilized.
I think so, right? Because every once in a while, you know, it's like the, what is it? Polo. You know, they have the alligator.
Right, yeah.
And then there's other brands
that's
like
Lacosta or whatever.
they have the, the Lacoste. They have the alligator. Then Polo had something. There's like,
It was a guy on a horse with a polo stick.
All right. There's a company that has like a tiger. I forgot who that is. And then there's like the penguin company. And then, you know, like you kind of know these things, but like they kind of could be talking points.
Yeah, and
if
there's
you're not
the
familiar.
whale. What's the whale? Vineyard or
yeah,
whatever?
Vineyard Vines or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and those are all like really nice brands, and you could probably do the same thing with something like this Monterra. I haven't seen their logo or anything, but it probably just says Monterra on it, and it sounds bougie, right? I mean,
It does, yeah. I guess it's just this. I don't know what do you call that? I mean, it says Monterra, but like I don't know what those like.
Oh, it's like an infinity almost, like where it just
Almost.
keeps going.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like a 4-leaf clover almost, but it's
Right,
like
yeah.
one. There you go.
kind of
Yeah,
that
that's a pretty good one.
situation, but
Yeah, so it's so that's good. I mean,
or
it's
chain links. They're links of chains.
I bet you that's what they are.
Yes, that could be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's so there you go, Monterre. So just wanted to get to those two things right away. Just get the call out and then just mention something that was mentioned last week on the podcast that we were talking about how it sucks, and then lo and behold, now obviously this was in production well before we even talked about it.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Like it was just weird because it was a sponsored thing on Instagram that like popped up, and I was like, huh. So I just kind of checked it out.
Siri was listening.
Yeah,
They
scary.
go, oh, you want to talk about this here?
Yeah, right.
So there you go.
Scary.
All right. So what has been going on in your life since the last time we talked?
My back's been feeling a little better. I did lift yesterday for a little bit.
There it is.
It's still feeling like, but I did stretch it the other day, and man, I was in pain for a good little bit. But so yeah, that still means I haven't been able to get out and throw it all. Like it's still a little tender. Like I can twist and turn pretty good without too much pain, but it is still there. And like, let me tell you, sitting in the car for about 5 hours a day, 4.5 hours a day delivering mail, not great. So I did get up and like mow the lawn today, and it was feeling pretty loose. But on the disc golf front, I did something I have not done in like 2 years.
Play?
No. Well, I bought a dynamic disc.
What'd you buy?
I bought the Heist.
Oh, good. Good
Yes.
for you.
And I got you one too.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yes. That was very
So
kind of you.
Is
Is it pink?
no, it's blue. I think that was the only color that was available at the time. But I went on the website. I'm like, I'm kind of intrigued. So I bought one. I'm like, and then it mentioned something about like, if you're a disc golf member, like, I was like, I'll check my account. And I had some like cash, like Dynamics Disc cash.
Oh,
like,
sweet.
So I ended up getting one for free. So
Oh, very nice. Well, I appreciate
But
that.
yeah, I haven't bought a DD disc since the Supreme Escapes came out.
Oh, those were great discs.
Yeah.
Well, they are great discs.
Yeah.
But
And then they had a really cool escape actually on the website. It was under the new releases. It's you know how Gannon's got the two-tone PD, the red and the yellow? Well, they had an blue and red.
really?
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I was thinking about getting one, but I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the two.
They're doing
Two
some
heists.
good stuff, man. They're doing some good
They
stuff.
had some like I think there was a couple ice orbit discs on there that were pretty good. They had a new sheriff with like a pretty sweet stamp. Yeah, I mean they still got some good stuff going on.
Yeah.
But I just haven't thrown or bought a DD disc in a while.
If they play up their stamp game like they used to, remember that felon I had?
Yeah.
That one, the yellow felon?
Yeah.
Dude, some of those stamps were second to none. They were
Right.
so good.
Even like the hand-eye supply stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the other disc that I was looking at was a newer disc, Understable, The Motion. I was looking at that. I was like, oh, it's kind of similar to the Essence. It's like Essence is 8.6 minus 2.2, and the Motion is 8.6 minus 3.2, I think.
Oh, geez. That's understable.
Yeah, that's Understable.
Okay. What would be the disc that you would use for that? Like, what shot would you use with that?
That's tough. Because even though the Essence, I had a blue one that when I first got it, I was like, oh, I got to like good turn. And on hole 16, like the straight, but then it's like narrow fairway at Wildberry. And then there's like some trees off to the right that get, 16, 17. Yeah. So like I could throw it around this tree and it would like end up hooking up and like coming back into the fairway. But yeah, like Motion almost sounds like you'd throw it down for a roller.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, or if you're somebody that just does it like real extreme hyzer flip. Yeah. But
Yeah, because it sounds like, I mean,
or just hyzer flip to late flip.
does it have a good finish on it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen one or two videos of somebody throwing it, but I can't get a
yeah.
good.
Because there were some times where the Vandal, when that first came out, and I know that's just a 1.5,
Yeah.
but I remember the Vandal, there was a couple runs of the Vandal that, man, they were flippy. But they were really good because they still had finish on them.
Yeah.
And I know the Vandal's like a 1.51 or 1.52.
I think it might be a 1.51 because they changed the numbers recently on the Escape. The Escape, I remember, used to be a 9.5 minus 1.1.
Yes.
And I think on the website now it says 9.5 minus 1.2.
Okay. And I think that fits it better.
Yeah,
I
that
really
might.
do. I think it's always been. And I think the Vandal for a little while had this. There was a couple, and I want to say they were the Fluid Vandals. Were they
The
fluid?
only Vandal I've thrown, I have a first run Vandal at home, and I haven't thrown it in a long time because it was kind of in that mix of like, oh, am I going to throw the Escape? Am I going to throw a Vandal?
Right.
Getaway? Because like the Getaway is a 9.5. I mean, it's more stable. It's 9.503.
Yeah, it's much more stable, yeah.
But, you know, all those nine-speed discs, you're just getting kind of clumped together.
Well, I mean, that's what I had. I had a bag full of like FDs, Vandals, like Escapes. It was just on and on. I kept going in like that 7 to 10 range, and they were all the same disc essentially.
Right. Right.
But yeah, the Vandal was like that, where it was a really good if you could get it up high, and you know, if you were just a big nice Annie. And it
Sure.
would finish nicely.
Yeah.
And there was a run that were real, and I want to say they were the Fluid because I had a black one, and they were the Trilogy Challenge ones. That's what they
Okay.
were, the Trilogy Challenge ones, and they were really, really money. Every time I saw one, I picked one up. So I had like 3 of them for a while, and then I lost all of them, but the black one, oddly enough. So I basically spent. So Friday night, I ran chains at the football game.
Oh, you did?
I did run. Yeah, I got
Dempsey
to run
went to
chains
the
at
football game.
It was something. It was something.
Yeah.
I wasn't
It was
sure
something.
the scoreboard could go up that high. Honestly, like I don't know if I've ever seen a number that high on the scoreboard.
when he texted me, he's like, can you come pick me up? And I was like, yeah, no problem. So I was going by the field and I just like looked at the scoreboard. I was like, I don't know if that's us or them. And then I asked him, I was like, is it really that score? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said. I don't need to say any of it on air. And it's nothing, it's not the athlete's fault. It's not the coach's. Well, it's not the coach's fault. It's not, it's it's a mixture of everything. Everybody has a part to play, and it wasn't played. Let's say that.
Okay.
Just basics, but yeah, it was bad. And for those of you that are wondering, it was 6D 60 to 14, and it was 52-0 at half. They ran the clock, and they went down to 10-minute halves. So it was a running clock, 10-minute quarters.
Dang.
So they were just like, it's time to go home, guys.
Oof.
Yeah, it was bad.
At least they held them to 8 points in the second half.
Right. And they looked a lot better. They started to get some confidence when they started to move the ball. I mean, there were some things that were happening which were really good, and they did outliers out there, but yeah, it was a rough one. But now they know what that feels like, and hopefully they can move on from there. So then yesterday I spent the morning at the restaurant, and then down to the disc golf shop, and then came back. And then today did the church thing, and then started prepping for the very first football practice tomorrow. So very first middle school football practice.
Yeah.
Differentiate. So
right on.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun season where I'm excited. I actually get to coach my son. So I didn't want to, but here we are.
Worked out that way.
Exactly. So, but with all that being said, it's been good. So, going to be an early morning tomorrow because I'm still helping coach a little bit with varsity when I can, and then outside of that, we'll see how it goes. So, but I did get to throw some discs.
Ooh, okay.
Which was really nice. So I went out, and I don't know how to throw any of my discs anymore.
Oh, it's scary.
Yeah, it was. Went out to Wildberry, and it is in rough shape.
Is it really?
I haven't been taking care of it. I was the one that always took care of it, and I haven't been taking care of it. So they did the regular mow where they just mow everything.
Yeah.
But the details. So I need to get out there and just really, really detail it.
Okay.
I just don't have. I don't have the time, I just simply don't have the time. So, but it's not in horrible shape, but it could be better. It's been a lot better.
Yeah.
But it still looks like it's being played quite a bit. But it was nice out there. I mean, it was just nice to go and just like, meh, like don't even worry about anything.
Yeah.
And, I just took my go bag, and I was relying very heavily on the lariat. It was kind of working for me. I was hitting lines, but man, it just no speed, just form and timing was way off because it's been so long since. Well, not so long, but it's been pretty darn long since I've actually played. So it wasn't too bad. So I ended up 2 over at Wildberry, and having not played it in a long time, and so not too bad. So this old guy winning my very first round and tournament, and then basically not playing since then this year. So I'm not doing too bad, I guess. I'll get back to playing quite a bit, but I was always able to get out there for just a quick run through. Took me about 45 minutes. No, it was a little bit longer. It was about an hour and 10 minutes. Wasn't that long though, so it was too bad. I didn't lose any discs.
Well, that's good.
Not a single disc. So. But yeah, so that was that. But outside of that, I guess we'll get on to, let's have conversations about goats.
Goats.
Yeah, goats. Not goats on roofs. Not anything like that. Just like the goat, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Here we go again. We are getting conversations about Owen and Gannon being goats.
Interesting.
I agree. So I think I see it, and it's very recency biased. The conversations that are coming up.
Right, very.
And with Owen and Gannon, Gannon, I think he's starting to become a player in the conversation. I don't think he's truly in the conversation yet. I think he's a player in the conversation.
Yeah, right.
But there's no history there with Gannon.
Yeah, too early to. USW or USDGC. World champion. He's got a couple majors. He's got plenty of Pro Tour wins. But you got to have a couple more.
Right.
You know, that's the thing. You look at Climo, you look at Paul, Ricky now is like kind of in that realm with Isaac, you know, 2 world championships, but Isaac doesn't have the number of Pro Tour wins, Elite Series wins.
But Ricky's been kind of non-existent this year.
True.
You know, I mean, he's there. Like he's Paul Macbeth. You know, he's in that same realm. Yeah, it's so we could maybe call Gannon a goatee, like
A kid.
greatest of this year.
Yeah,
You know,
sure,
like
right.
I think that's.
I mean, number 1 player in the world right now.
yeah, and I don't
like-
think that's debatable. Like,
No.
not even by numbers, by nothing. Like,
Someone
best player in
even
the world
admitted
right
it
now.
this afternoon after they won. He said he's number 1 in the world. He's the best player there is right now. So,
yep.
yeah, I think it's still too early. He's showing glimpses of greatness. He's racking up wins. He's consistent, but it needs to be consistent for, I mean, it's 2 years,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
2 years in a row.
Right.
It's got to be longer.
Well, yep. 2 years in a row, and he's been doing. He does have to be longer.
I mean, but
has to
I mean,
have
he's got the
more-
rating. The
Right.
rating's up there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's impressive.
But how many people have we seen shoot up and down like that?
Oh, yeah.
You know, where we see and then an injury happens or something like that. And you compare it to any other sport. And okay, let's do basketball real quick. Like Jordan or Kobe or LeBron. You know, and you go have these conversations. Well, LeBron always had the team around him. You know, Jordan has all the stats, all the wins, and Kobe. You know, I think you can compare him to both, but Kobe's stats just don't live up to what Jordan's were.
Sure.
So you can make the argument for Jordan. You can make the argument right now, especially for LeBron. But LeBron never did it himself, and when he didn't have a team around him that held him up, like he couldn't do it. Right? Jordan made it happen from the get-go by himself. You know, so those conversations. And whether you agree with me or not, or you know, or you have a different side of the story, like those are the conversations you have. With those three, you can have that conversation because there's history there. You know,
Right.
there's time. There's
Yeah.
And I think you can't even have the conversation of GOAT until, can I say 5 years?
Yeah.
You
I think
know?
that's fair.
I think 5 years. I mean,
Right.
I can't think of any other more substantial, you know, and I think you got to have a pretty impressive collection of wins to be started to talk about after 5 years, you know. And Gannon's pushing, he's getting there. What is he, 4 years now that he's truly been on tour? Because
Yeah.
when did he pop off on LVC? That was 2019.
Yeah, with the playoff against Drew.
It's true, yep.
Yep. Was that 2020 or 2019? Was that like right before like the COVID?
You know what? I think it was 2020.
I think, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because then they went to, I think it was 2020. So, but yeah, I mean, so he's working on 4 or 5 years right now on the Pro
Yeah.
Tour. But he's really only been substantially winning for the last 2 years. So
True.
he's got some time left. And then,
Gosh, it's hard to throw her in the conversation. I mean, I will say this. To win 2 world championships in 1 year, that's an amazing thing. She's been consistent. She's arguably the best putter, perhaps ever. But no.
yeah.
I can't with Paige and Kristen, Valerie. You know, like it's
Corver.
Yeah.
Go on and on.
It is. But I think that's purely recency bias.
Yeah. Because before this, other than the random few wins, what has Own done? You know, and in the age protected division, she's done very well.
Oh yeah.
But outside of just these sporadic wins here and there, other than being probably one of the best putters in the world, where else has she shined? Other than being the absolute nicest person in the world. Like,
Yeah.
that might put her in GOAT category for sure. But as far as the best disc golf player of all time, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Trying to look up.
Is there anyone else that's in that conversation?
For either?
Yeah. Do you think that Kale LaVisca is approaching that greatest of all time? Or is it just simply he doesn't have the worlds and majors to back up his impressive stats?
He's a a legacy player. He's got the wins, right? Like just not even elite series, just like wins overall, right? Like it's kind of like a Schweberger situation.
Sure. Yeah.
That like longevity in the career. But again, like I you got to have some majors,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Like that's key sticking point. So the LVC that we were just talking about was 2022.
Jeepers creepers. It was that. Okay, so it wasn't even that long ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
That's
So,
right, because I mean, he just essentially got his license.
Yeah, 9 down at
okay.
LVC. And I remember Gannon threw that up shot that just ended up. Did it end up rolling into the sand trap?
Yeah, it went into the sand trap.
Yeah.
And then he missed. They were both. See, now I'm all hesitant because of JLJ.
Yeah.
I was there too. I want to say that they were both in the trap and Gannon missed his putt.
Yes, Gannon did miss it. Yeah.
I know Gannon missed his putt.
Yep.
I just can't remember if Drew was in the sand trap or he was on the green.
I think he was on the green. Might he have laid it up? Yeah, I forgot, but
I forgot. Yeah.
yeah, Drew ended up beating him.
Yeah.
By one.
Yeah.
Like in the playoff. Yeah. And then like Gannon really he played one DGPT event. In 2021, and then like 2020. Or wait, am I getting that wrong? He played Jonesboro in 2020 and got 39th. But then 2021 is when he actually like started touring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got some time. I mean, but I don't say that he's out of the picture of having the conversation.
No.
And he's on the right track to do so. But he's not in the conversation yet. He's in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Right. I think so. He's on standby. There you go.
Standby.
He's on standby. So
he is just outside the club. Like
I think so.
He's just like the bouncer's there, like holding the velvet rope, waiting to let him in.
Looking at the ID.
Yeah. Like check it. Oh, this is new, huh?
Yeah. Uh-huh. You sure you're 18?
Yeah. So
all right. Yeah, I like that.
He's just outside the club.
All right. So yeah, and I can't really think of anybody else that's being left out of the picture for GOAT. I mean, there's some really amazing players out there, but Kale LaVisca might stand out, Nate Sexton might stand out, but none of them come close to the wins. None of them come close to the championships and the titles and the majors. I mean, Paul McBeth, Ken Climo are really the only two in the conversation right now. For now. And I think that's going to change really quickly with Gannon Burr. And I think, I hate to say it, and we'll jump into him real quick. I hate to say it, but I think Paul McBeth's going to be outshadowed pretty soon here. Not pretty soon, because he still has to have 3 more years at least of winning the Worlds to catch up, but or to at least get close. But Paul McBeth might start to lose a little shine here.
He might.
Yep. So is back. So he actually took down Gannon Burr at Idlewild.
He did.
And it was essentially from the first round. He got that first round. He won by 1 stroke and then basically held it from there. Now, obviously, there were ups and downs, bogeys and birdies, and by both of them, and scores went left and right or up and down. And Paul McBeth just held off.
Yes, he did.
And that's all it was. So, not all it was. There was a lot in there, but but Paul Macbeth did what Paul Macbeth does. So, or did rather.
Right. I mean, Gannon and Paul tied for hot round. You know, it was round 2. And then Paul had, like you said, he was tied for the lead after round 1 with Gavin Babcock and Jesse and Longenecker at 12 down. And then, yeah, it was really like a battle between like third round. It was just kind of like crazy how it was like, okay, Paul like lights it up first 4 holes. Gannon stumbles, you know, a little bit out of the gate, gains some back. And then hole 8, all of a sudden, Gannon throws that crazy skip eagle on the, what was it, 576 feet foot hole, and gains 2 back on Paul when Paul's kind of going, you know, not cold, but like he's just got that. He had a run of pars. You know, he had 4 in a row, and then birdie, like bogey, and then he just took it from there. Like Gannon stumbled. You know, he had a double bogey on 13, and you're like, okay, this is kind of out of reach now for him to make a comeback.
Yep.
So good on Paul. Like we've been saying it, like he's up there, he's up there, he's up there, and then to finally actually put it together is just unreal.
Yep.
You know.
And these are good rounds. I mean, I think, what was it, 10? The lowest round they shot was a 1044 rated, and I think there was like a 1060 and a 1074 or 76 or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
1074. Yep. So I mean, Paul had a 1065, 1074, 1047. He and Gann both shot 9 under for the day today.
Yeah. So it's not like the field was playing at a lower pace.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
They were up there.
And Cole Rodallen, geez, 12 down today. He jumped up there. I mean, there's a couple 10 downs. Joey Bucket's 11 down. Sully, 11 down. I mean, people were scoring out on the course. But, yeah, overall, like, round ratings were really high. They were pretty high for the tournament.
Well, it's a good course.
It is a good course.
It's a challenging course. It's a good course to do that on. And I think Paul's had some luck on Idlewild. Was it Joey who won it last year? Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think
Joey
it was
Buckets.
Yeah. So I think Joey won it last year, and then Owen defended her title from last year. Because it was Owen, right? Yeah, it was Owen that won it last year. But it's a good course. It's a viewable course. It's like, you know, as far as media goes, it's a fantastic course. So.
I do like the like mini golf style greens, or you know, the felt or the
where they have the
on a couple of the holes in the woods. I think that's funny to me.
Yeah, I think that what they're trying to do is just probably keep the slipperiness and stuff like that.
Exactly. Because I mean, there's that little creek that kind of runs right by there. So I mean, it makes sense. You don't want to get up and slip around.
And the topography of it is. So I've only been there once, and I played it once, and it's deceiving by topography. I mean the hills, like how much up and down elevation there is there.
And it's funny that you mentioned that, because this year in the caddy book they put elevation into the caddy book.
Really?
Yes.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart, because that's something that's included in golf caddy books all the time. So putting it in the caddy book for disc golf makes sense, because it does make a difference, like uphill, downhill. I mean,
right.
It makes a big difference. And so,
because you hear it all the time on, you know, Jomez or whoever, like, oh, is this uphill? This is downhill. Plays like this, plays like that, you know, and then to actually be able to see the elevation changes in the caddy book, it allows you to prepare a little bit. I mean, these pros have been here plenty of times, but, you know, it just makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, and it does, because they play so much disc golf, and I know when you're playing a lot, it's easy to kind of remember some of those things, but they're still playing so many holes. You know? And for them to be able to go back home after playing swale, or okay, I don't really want to be here because of this little swale or whatever it is, you know. And you talk about like hole, what is it? Is it hole 17 or 16? The one where the creek like runs through it. I I think it's 17. It's like that creek just like winds through the whole thing, and you throw basically straight through it, and you're thrown over the creek, and it goes over probably like 15 times. I don't know.
Right.
I'm
Right.
exaggerating, but the topography there is kind of crazy too, because there's like almost a sheer cliff on one side. It's not a sheer cliff. It's just a hill on one side, and then it's down kind of in a valley, but it almost kind of like like it's sitting on the whole fairway is sitting almost on top of a hill. So either way, you can roll either direction.
Right.
But I mean, I loved playing that course. It was fun. It was hard. It was challenging. And like I said, the amount of up and down on that course is deceiving when you watch it on coverage. It doesn't seem like it's that much.
True.
There's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, it's no like toboggan,
No.
But there's a lot. There's a lot there. Because it's in Kentucky. Is that right?
It is.
Am I completely missing this? Am I
No,
talking
you're right.
off
Yeah,
base?
it's Kentucky. Yep.
Okay.
Burlington, Kentucky.
Okay, I thought I was talking about the wrong course.
No. For some reason, I don't know. Like I was like Kentucky's over Tennessee. Like yeah, it's in Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then so we'll get into the FPL side too. Owen Scoggins takes it down for the second year in a row.
Yeah, and by a decent margin.
But like
I mean,
7 strokes, 6 strokes, something
she
like
was.
that.
Yeah. Let's hold on a second. Just get. Yeah, 7 strokes. I mean, and Missy kind of fought back a little bit because she wasn't on lead card. She came from chase card, and then actually it was kind of funny. Like both Mandahano sisters ended up in 3rd and 4th. I mean, Val just had the win.
Right.
Lexus played a decent tournament last tournament, but haven't really seen her up this high in a while. So interesting.
It's nice to see them both turn it on, because there was a while there where we were like, man, the Hano sisters are going to be good. And then all of a sudden they just
absolutely
like a fart in the wind, they were gone. So how do you like that?
How do you like that? Yeah. And well, it's funny too, because Alexis was playing decently well. Like she shot a 7 down the day before, and today she +3. I mean, and her finish was absolutely awful. I mean, double bogey. I mean, not.
But yeah, it's true.
Double bogey. I mean,
It wouldn't give her the win, but it might have given her second.
yeah, absolutely. And then, her sister played 3 down, but it's funny, on hole 3, 7, and 17, they scored the same. They had bogey. But crazy. And then Missy just ended up finishing great. I mean, she had done, final 9 is birdie, par, double bogey, and then birdied out. But I mean,
Great.
But at that point, I mean, she was so far behind Owen that there's no chance she was going to end up catching her.
No. And that course obviously demands some distance, but
It does, yeah.
control and putting, man. Like, you could say that. I mean, I know there's stats out there that prove that distance is where that's where you really truly make the stroke difference
Right.
on driving. But, with control and driving on a course like this, man, I mean, control and putting on a course like this, like, you can have a 200-foot drive. If you have a decent upshot and a good putt, like, you're good to go. And that's what Owen specializes in. I mean, she's got a good drive, but
It's decent.
it's decent.
I mean, she's
it's
not.
enough.
It's right. It's enough. I mean, she hit 6 out of 18 Circle 1 regulation, 11 out of 18 Circle 2 regulation, 3 of 6 from Circle 2, 9 of 11 C1X. I mean, she was on. I mean,
She was consistent.
yeah. And she had a very low OB rate.
She just didn't make big mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good for her. Good for her. And when she's like 44 years old and still dominating, like both FPO and FP40.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
all right. Well, a quick conversation then. So, well, congratulations to the two winners. Paul Macbeth, good to see you back on the top of the podium. And then Owen, welcome back.
Welcome
Back again.
Welcome
So,
back.
1-1, came in second after a playoff and got back on top again.
Mm-hmm.
So, double-time world champion and is just killing it right now. So,
Yeah.
might I say the best player of the year right now?
Ooh, well, that's a good conversation to have because Holland finished 11th.
Mm-hmm.
She's currently, I don't know if after this, but she's currently still number one
Pro Tour
DGPT's Pro Tour points.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we won't be seeing Kristen until I think Throw Pink is what I heard.
Really?
Yes, I read that somewhere. She's taking some consistent Ledgestone either. I think she barely made cash last weekend.
I do remember scrolling through and I saw her down there.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like these last couple terms. Struggle's hard to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're finishing top 15 at a tournament, if you're cashing for FPO,
yeah,
I think that's decent, right? I mean,
I think you cash in either MPO or FPO. That's good.
yeah,
That's
right.
good.
But I think when you're number one in Pro Tour points at this point, people are expecting more.
Well, I agree. You
You know, like you should be up there.
Yep.
And I mean, we all have our off days. Whatever, who knows what's going through people's minds or what they got going on in life. But yeah, I mean,
Well, and she's been a grinder. She's been at everything.
yeah,
Essentially.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's missed a few here and there. But
and it's crazy too. Well, because they're allowed to drop. You can drop your lowest. How many tournaments do you get to drop?
I don't know.
I forgot how many it is, but you essentially have those fall off, and then I think it's 15. Is it 15 tour?
Or your top 15.
Yeah, something like that. Contribute to your Pro Tour points, and then your Elite X, Elite Plus count so much. But yeah, I don't know, something to think about. But yeah, I mean, you could say with Owen's double world victories that you could, for sure.
She's the most decorated, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Yeah. So PDGA Player of the Year, yes. Pro Tour Player of the Year,
Maybe.
Like it depends if she can catch Holland in points.
I think it depends on if Holland continues
Yes.
to slide down, or if she starts to pick up the pace a bit and maybe gets a few late season wins
Yeah.
or podiums, if that.
Right.
So, because there was a point there where she didn't finish out of the podium for a bit.
There was. Yeah, that's
So-
pretty early in the season.
Yeah, it fell off pretty quick. But,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Because I mean, Kristen at one point hadn't finished outside second. So things change.
Yeah. And then she didn't finish a tournament, so it's a big difference. So, all right, Ben Askren. If you don't know, look him up. Ben Askren, ex-UFC fighter, Wisconsin.
Yep.
He had some real nasty issues with his lungs. Had to have them replaced, his lungs. Yeah.
Right. He had pneumonia really bad.
Yeah. And then ended up doing something, but essentially destroyed his lungs. He had to have 2 lung transplants. So 2 of the 3 lobes of his lungs had to be replaced.
Unreal.
And he's back at it.
I did. I saw
Throwing some discs already. Well, rolling.
Yeah. Right. I saw him out. Like he lost a ton of weight. I saw some pictures of him yesterday or the day before. I think his wife had posted a video of him.
Yeah.
But like even seeing him in the hospital, it's like, oh my goodness.
Like skeleton, like sick.
Yeah.
It's usually when you see people like that, you don't see him again. And
Yeah. Right.
he's coming back. He's walking around like with a walker. He's walking around. He's breathing on his own. He's off ventilators and machines. So it seems like everything's going well.
Yeah.
I hope it does. I hope it continues. I know there's a lot of drugs they use for transplants to help the body accept the organs. So hopefully he's past that point. I don't know the details of it, but he's good for the sport. He's good for the sport.
Right. I mean, they had the Pro-Am, 2 Pro-Ams at Funky Farms, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think, I don't know, it's probably like a pay to play course. Like you could probably go.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I know that he does a lot of youth wrestling clinics, and I mean, he's a great guy. Like he is a good guy for both of these sports.
Yeah, right.
And the amount of development he's doing for wrestling is incredible. He's always done that, but now he started kind of dabble in disc golf, and he's gotten some really big celebrities to kind of pay attention.
Yeah.
To disc golf and really like start talking about it, start exposing it. What he needs to do is get Jimmy Carr on the line and have him talk about it a little bit, because Jimmy Carr had some stuff to say. Just look it up. Look up Jimmy Carr and disc golf. I just ran across it on Reddit right before we started, and I was like, I don't like that guy now.
It's hilarious.
It's funny. It's
funny.
Jimmy Carr.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not to like badmouth Ben Askren, but I remember like one of the only times I ever heard of him was because he's part of the quickest knockout ever in
yes,
UFC.
he is. He sure is. Yep.
Masvidal, flying knee.
Yep.
Boom.
And just boom down. But he was also really, really good. He was like a national champion wrestler, and then I think he held the belt for a little while. Askren did in UFC.
Yeah, I forgot what weight class.
Yeah. So
yeah, that seems right.
he's good. He's accomplished.
Yeah.
But I know with that, I want to say it was one of those late calls to fill in for a fighter that couldn't fight, and then he stepped in.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I mean, that is a fluke. Like, I'm not defending him because he went down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was a fluke. Like,
Well, and most people come out, like touch gloves, and Masvidal's just like boop, 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 smack.
Yeah.
And it's like,
all right then.
Yep.
What was it, like 11 seconds or something like that?
no, less than that, like 5.
Oh my goodness.
Because it was like flying knee, one hammer, and they're like, done.
Oof. Huh. Well, that didn't cause any of what he's going through right now, because that was a long time ago.
I feel like didn't I think Discraft, did they put out some fundraising discs for him?
I don't know.
I thought I'd seen that they were trying to put out a fundraiser disc at some point.
That would be cool if they did. It'd
Yeah.
be cool if they did. I want to say that Ben even said like, I don't need it, or no, he did, because they had to raise a bunch of money because it ended up like costing them a ton of money.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was in the hospital for a long time.
Months. Like,
Yeah.
because I think he went in like was it May or no, it was July. I don't remember. It was early. It was a while
Early
ago.
July, I think.
Anyways, you can look all that stuff up. We're talking out of our keisters right now. All right. Overhyped disc. Let's have this conversation. We're
Okay.
bound and determined to piss some people off
All
right
right.
now.
Here we go.
Overhyped. Now, we'll say recent.
Yep.
So within 20, let's don't go past 23, because I'll call out the Destroyer immediately if we do that.
Sure,
Because
sure.
way overhyped. So say from 23 on.
Okay.
And there's a lot of discs that have come out from
There are a
23
lot
on.
of discs.
You got one?
Trail.
Okay. Overhyped. Okay.
I think so.
You got to substantiate.
I just think I don't know if it's the trail I have. I've talked about this before, but it is way flippier than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be.
Do you have the first run?
I just have a regular stock run. I know the colors. Matt was saying when I bought it, he's like, "I'll tell you what, the colors seem to vary a lot on this disc." And I was throwing it when I got it at Perkins. Mm-hmm. And like Fort Perkins is a fairly open course, but it like I had control, but it felt like everything I had to throw had to be on hyzer. Like I couldn't throw it flat, otherwise it would immediately start turning for me to like the left. Mm-hmm. Or if I tried to throw it on hyzer, it would stand up and drift.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
For me, like, I guess there's some other discs that are kind of overhyped, but I just don't see the hype on the trail. Like, I want to like it. I really do. Maybe the new ones that are coming out, the Proton ones, will be like the Halloween ones that are coming out will be a little better. But for me, I just don't get it. I feel like I could throw something like a CD1 or a CD2 or something and get the same flight and distance.
Yeah.
I mean,
And feel more confident and comfortable with it.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. I like that. Think of an honorable mention because I have one. So I'm going to start with. This is hard to go through. I'm going to start with same company. It's going to be the glitch.
Oh,
So
that's a good one too.
I think it's overhyped.
Okay.
So it's a good disc. Let me
Yes.
say that.
Yeah.
It's a usable disc. It's very good for ultimate crossover. It's very good for beginners
Yeah.
because it has that lid feel
Right.
to it. So it's familiar. But it is not the disc that people say it is. Like that point and shoot, drops where you want it to. I mean, it has some understability to it. And if you don't have your P's and Q's right and you got off axis torque or anything, like it's a hard disc to control.
It is. Watching Simon throw it, I don't get, like, honestly, he's got very good form, control, and everything. But I have a tough time with it, the inside rim, with it being so, it's like a cliff.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, there's other discs that are out like that, like the Spore. I feel like it's a little more rounded on the inside. The glitch is just like, okay,
Yeah.
do you power grip it? Do you fan grip it? I can't get a solid grip on the glitch.
Yeah.
I think I know for sure I have one. Maybe I have two, but I'm like, I've thrown it a handful of times. It's a novelty disc right now.
I agree. I've said that from the beginning with that disc. It is very novelty. It's the other side of the spectrum of the tilt. You know, like
Yeah, right.
Like it's usable, and I think people are going to get really mad about this. Like it's usable, and Caden's one that loves the glitch because it was the glitch, the parachute, and wasn't there three of them, or was it just a glitch in the parachute? I thought there was one.
I thought there was
more on
another one.
in that realm.
Shoot, no, I don't know. Because now, like, Casaplast has, I think it's called the Sten. That's their version. There's a Spore. I feel like there's somebody else has one that's just like it, but I can't think of it offhand.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like more comfortable.
Was it drop? No.
No, the drop is like the drop was like Discmania's, more like a zone, like like the Tactic,
Yeah.
but it's like rounded more.
I was just in the shop yesterday and I was looking at it. That's what brought this up. So here's my second one. I'll give you my runner up. I think the Berg is overhyped. And I know it's maybe a little bit older. Maybe I'm getting a little too far back. But I think the Berg is overhyped as well.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because that is definitely not a point and shoot disc. That has stability to it.
It does.
It has a lot of stability to it. And the one thing that I will say that the Berg is good with is getting out of the air. Like it does not have a tremendous amount of glide. It it hits the ground. There are very few people that can utilize that disc to its full potential. Now I've seen people throw them pretty far, but most people can't get them over like 150 feet. You know, so and maybe that's a good utility, and maybe I'm kind of talking backwards a little bit because I think at one point I really liked the Berg.
Yeah.
But as I got like playing with them, and I just feel like they're because you can't really make them do anything. You throw it and it does what it does. Like it gets to the ground.
True.
So you can't shape a Berg, you know? I mean, and to an extent, any Frisbee you can shape, but there's nothing utility about the Berg.
That's a good point because throwing the range, the range is a much more controllable disc than the Berg. Well, in the sense that you can get a little bit of turn and like you can kind of throw a range and like on a different angle, and it's not just going to go to the ground. Yeah, Berg and the hand feel is just a little funky, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is.
See, and I've never had an issue with the hand feel of them, like either glitch or the Berg. I like them both, and I'll tell you, to be 100% honest, I bag a glitch. No, I bag a parachute. Excuse me. Did I bag? Yeah, I bagged the parachute. I can't remember what it is. I think it's the other one. It's the third one.
Is it? Okay. I'm trying to remember
It's
what.
the Eagle McMahon one that they dropped.
Well, that's the range.
No,
Isn't it?
it was the very first one. When he first went on, they took the bird parachute. I mean, the parachute, the glitch, and the
Dang.
that one. Well, anyways, so yeah. So what's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention is a disc that I bag. It's the time lapse.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you're somebody who
First run or second run?
I haven't thrown the most recent, the retooled
V2,
one yet,
yeah.
because of my back injury. But prototype, way overstable,
Unusable.
unusable. I throw the fission, which I think is more understable, but I think the first run, for what they were trying to get out of it and what they were saying it was going to be, a bit overhyped.
Yeah. Because that was the one where Eagle McMahon, didn't he end up throwing that thing just like for days?
I think so.
Because he was I remember him standing out in the field and he ended up like 500 some on feet or something
But
like
I
that.
mean, it's Eagle.
It's
So-
Eagle, yeah. And watching him throw it, you're like, dude, these things are understable. Like,
Right. Right. And I mean, when Simon, the proto run was basically like a PD2. It was like straight to overstable. I threw it in Sister Bay once, and I was surprised at how far I actually threw it because I had heard it was really overstable. I think I got it out to like just over for my arm. I got it over to like 315, 320. I can get the fission one. I get out to 340-ish.
okay.
Like that's pretty good for me with first run. Haven't thrown it as much. I got a bunch of lab second ones, so it falls somewhere like an Annie flex, and it would like come back, but not as much. Well, I shouldn't say that because the fission holds Annie pretty well and will like come back a little bit, and I don't know, but I think for what you promised as a disc when it came out, and then having to retool it, and then like. From the prototype, it's understandable. From the prototype to first run.
And they retooled it to make it less stable.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but then even to what it is now, I think the numbers changed to from 2 fade to 3 fade. But I just think for what you promised to like what it is, yeah, I don't know. The hype was there, and then I don't know if people are throwing it as much or the hype's there. Like I'm sure the hype is probably there now again because of the retooling and people want to see what it is, but from what people have said online, it's still pretty stable.
It's still pretty stable. Yeah. It's a beautiful disc. It feels, because I have a first run and they don't feel that much different. So as far as like, if you like a time lapse, it didn't change.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, I think it's very much the reason why I feel the Destroyer is overrated, because there are very few people in this world that play disc golf that can utilize a Destroyer. Now, what a Destroyer is supposed to be. So we always got to put the caveat on the Destroyer, because you can find Destroyers that fly like beasts,
Well, true.
And you find Destroyers that fly like tilts. I mean, but what a Destroyer is supposed to be, there are very few people that can actually utilize a Destroyer. And that's why, like the Trespass is slept on quite a bit. But that's why I tell people, like, man, just grab a Trespass. Like, that is a Destroyer, is what a Destroyer should be for weak arms. Like,
True.
It still has some stability to it, but it's not this, like, crazy overstable.
The pitch.
That's what it is. It was the Cosmic pitch or whatever. The glow-in-the-dark pitch is what I have.
Okay. And I think I have one too, actually. No, I have a. No, it's a glitch. It's a yeah. But yeah, that's Axiom's.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're a little bit different. Not a lot.
Actually, it's funny because the pitch says it's negative 0.5.
Okay.
Whereas the glitch is 0.0. It's 1700. The pitch is 17.05.
know. I don't know if I have thrown them side by side enough to know one way or the other. We had a glitch round one day, and I can throw the glitch very well, actually. So I don't know if I really noticed that big of a difference. You know?
Okay.
And I like them both. Like I like
Right.
it's
And the parachute
very
actually
slightly different.
is 170.5. So it's saying it's got a little more,
More
finish.
stability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is funny to me.
Yeah. I don't know if I could honestly truly tell a difference between the three of them.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't. I'm not that refined of a thrower. You know, it's like putting 3 glasses of wine in front of me and saying what's the difference between them. Like one's red, one's a little more red.
Excuse me.
One's a little less red. Like I don't know. So all right. So last thing to talk about, Pro Tour. You want to take that one away?
Yeah. So the Disc Golf Pro Tour has announced the first 2 Pro Tour stops for the year. And to start the tour off this year, we are once again going back to Olympus for the, what was it? I can't think of it. Flight. I just had it up.
Supreme Flight
Open. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's going to be the start of the Disc Golf Pro Tour season in Brooksville, Florida. And then the second stop is a brand new stop this year. It is the Big Easy Open from March 13th to the 15th in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana, which is kind of like a suburb in the surrounding area of New Orleans.
Really?
Down
Okay.
in the bayou. And it is at a course called Parc des Familles, French. Mm-hmm. It is a Hauck designed and recently updated course. It's got a 4.8 UDisc rating for now. It is currently the 90th rated course in the world.
That's great.
In 2024, it was the 53rd rated. I mean, this is UDisc ratings.
Right.
Course in the world. Pro layout is 8,466 feet.
So not incredibly long.
No, and it is a par 65.
Wow. Okay. So short and technical.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said it's kind of like in some cypress trees. Like that was the kind of description that they were giving out and everything. So yeah, that's going to be the second stop on the tour. It's funny because the Disc Golf Pro Tour on Instagram had Matty O introducing it. Like he was going around asking some people, like had like a bag of like items, and people were supposed to take it out and like guess and what based on the clues, what everything was. So yeah, I mean, interesting Florida to Louisiana, not that far, but
yeah,
interesting.
We were driving up because then I think they head over to, where do they go from there? Arizona.
Oh man, I don't know, because like
they haven't addressed it. I mean, they haven't.
No, they haven't. Because Jonesboro dropped out last year, so that wasn't. And then I feel like there's one.
Maybe
other
they'll
stop.
go back to Vegas now.
Maybe.
Oh,
that
because I know
would be
Vegas did move their dates specifically to catch the Pro Tour again.
Oh,
so
interesting.
That's why they're in May now. So maybe they'll go back to Vegas.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if they really liked Vegas a lot.
Right.
You know, so I don't know if there was pros that even really liked Vegas that much.
I know that pros definitely were talking about. Well, I mean, this happens a lot with any course where you have to practice multiple courses, within a certain time period to practice. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's not always fun.
Yeah. Maybe they drop them to, I don't know. Maybe they drop them to like 2 courses and then they get back on there. But who knows? Who knows? So, all right. Well, that's cool, man. Like Louisiana, way to represent. Get into New Orleans, Narlands. Is that going to be in March?
Yeah, March 13th through the 15th.
That's smart. Smart planning to be there during March Madness, huh?
Ooh. I mean, it very well could be.
I mean, it could be. But
I don't remember where they always don't they always announce where the following year's tournament is before the beginning of the year? I forgot they do that or not.
I think they normally do.
Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe it's not. Hopefully, it's not during like hurricane season.
Yeah. Jeez. That would be bad.
I mean, it's funny because they've gone to they've gone in Jonesboro and it snowed and like bad weather and everything. I just think the timing of events sometimes is just funny. Even in Vegas, it's been cold and nasty.
Yeah.
And,
Well, they had snow in Vegas.
yeah.
I remember waking up and they're like 3 inches of snow on the ground. And you're like, where am I at right now? The Twilight Zone or what? Like, it's just crazy. But I guess for the most part, they hit them pretty well, but you can't do anything about it, you know? You can plan it and you know that's in, you know, like,
Right.
wait till June or July or
True.
August for Wisconsin, and then you'll be fine, you know, or Minnesota or Michigan, you know, like just stay away from any month except for those 3. So, all right. Well, with all that being said, do you have any thought-provoking or inspirational thought to leave us on?
Ooh. No.
No. All right. I thought
Sorry.
the wheels were turning. I said,
but-
oh, wait.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, let us know. Comment on like if you're on Spotify, leave us a comment. Let us know your most overrated disc.
Ooh, I like that. Yep. Overrated disc. What you think the most overrated disc
Or,
is.
you know, find us on Instagram and leave us a message or whatever.
Yep. I think that's perfect. And hopefully you got all this because we're going to have to change memory cards.
Oh.
With that being said, deuces in the toilet and keep us apart. Peace.